and defense. Waterhouse works against Tevin Wise. Now Wilson against Price. That's two good players right there. Head fake. Wilson's jumper no good. Tevin Wise, the Hurricane rebound. Tevin brings it down the floor from right to left himself. Hands off to the playmaker Brandon Price. BP passes to Wooden. Tyrone will drive, kick it out to Dozier. Cam had it go through his hands, but he chased it down. 10 seconds for the Hurricanes to shoot. Just underway from the Storm Dome. Wooten with 4 seconds to shoot. Spin, move, gets to the basket and scores. So the Hurricanes used 29 of the 30 seconds on the shot clock. Tyrone Wooten got the layup just before the shot clock expired, and the Canes draw first blood. They post up Nelson. Rakeem Hicks blocks his shot. Mountain Lions recover. They go inside. McCoy messes. Southwestern rebounds. Tyrone Wooten goes coast to coast. Tyrone's runner is no good. Ben Waterhouse rebounds for Young Harris. Now they want to push it. Waterhouse will drive. Kick it to Corey Nelson. Nelson almost traveled. Passes right side to Waterhouse. His three is no good. And Tyrone Wooten gets his second rebound. Tyrone Wooten has the only basket so far. Price left side. Hicks sets a pick. Now Wooten. Now we post up Rakeem. Hicks backs, turns, shoots, missed it. Marcus McCoy rebounds for Young Harris. They are coached by Pete Herman. At one time, the interim head coach at Georgia after Ryan Jersler got fired. He also was the head coach at the Naval Academy. He coached a guy you may have heard of, the Admiral David Robinson. Wilson, now Nelson. Interception by Tevin Wise. Tevin got the pick. Hurricanes going from right to left. 17:36 to play in the first half. Tyrone Wooten has the only point so far. We've played 2.5 minutes. Price will penetrate, dish. Rakeem Hicks wanted to slam it, but he forgot about the basketball. Hicks was going to slam it, but he lost the ball going up. Young Harris tries to push it down the floor, and the Mountain Lions throw the basketball away. Pete Herman pretty frustrated in the first 3 minutes as his Mountain Lions have failed to score. He's been around, as I mentioned, interim head coach at Georgia. Had a good run at the Naval Academy. Coached one of the best to ever play, David Robinson. Cameron Dozier will drive, lose the ball, recovered by Hicks, now stolen for Young Harris. Waterhouse against Wise, misses, but Tevin fouls him. Neither team is off to a great start. Young Harris is 0 for 4 from the field. Hurricanes have made 1 of 4. And Ben Waterhouse will be at the free throw line looking for the first Young Harris points. His free throw is good. Waterhouse is a 78% free throw shooter, and he can tie the basketball game from the foul line. Second free throw is also good, and we're tied at 2. Hurricanes home again Saturday. It's homecoming. Hope to see you here at the Storm Dome. An hour later start, 2:30 and 4:30 are times for homecoming. Brandon Price for 3, buries it. Price knocks down to 3, and the Hurricanes have our second lead. Waterhouse tries a 3 for Young Harris. He misses. Offensive rebound, Corey Nelson. He passes out to Bajoran Walker. Now Waterhouse has it. Just over 16 to play in the first half. Nelson's jumper's a brick. Well, what a bad shot. Price, front court for Southwestern. Brandon Price got the rebound. Drives, gets to the basket and scores. Brandon Price's second basket. And the transfer from Western Kentucky gives the Hurricanes a 5-point lead. Wilson misses for Young Harris. Brandon Price grabs another rebound. Hurricanes having to play without Cameron Clayton tonight. Cameron's hurt. Clayton's not dressed. Darius McGuy's not dressed. And Jordan Banks still unable to play. Wooten banks into three. Not sure he meant to, but he knocks down the three off the glass, and the Hurricanes go up 10-2. So far, so good. Walker hands off to Wilson. Knocked away on the floor. Price on the floor after it. They're going to call a jump ball, and the possession arrow gives the basketball to Southwestern. But first, the under-16 media timeout. I got to tell you, this has been fun so far. 15-11 to play in the first half. So far, so good. Georgia Southwestern 10, Young Harris 2. It's a three. That's the third three-point basket for Southwestern. We've made 3 threes already. We went 1 for 17 Monday against Columbus. Waterhouse pull-up 15-footer goes down, in and out, but back in. Waterhouse has all 4 of Young Harris's points. And it's a 13-4 Hurricane lead. Dozier open for 3. Cam's good. Wow. We go 1 for 17 Monday, and we've made 4 in the first 6 minutes tonight. Crazy game, isn't it? Walker's jumper's no good. Offensive rebound, the putback no good by McCoy. This rebound is going to be knocked around. Young Harris comes away with it. That's a travel. It sure is. Bajon Walker took an extra step, and the Hurricanes have the basketball. Boy, what a crazy game this is. We lose by 6 at home against Columbus on Monday. We go 1 for 17 from behind the arc, and we've made 4 already tonight in the first 6 minutes. Price picks up the dribble. Hicks between the circles. Now Cameron Dozier. Cam will drive out to Price. BP for 3. That one goes in, but bounces out. J.B. Charles, the rebound for Young Harris. He brings into the front court himself. Dozier guards him. Charles almost loses the basketball. Now gets it back, shoots, misses. Offensive rebound, Walker. And Hicks gets a steal for Southwestern. Hurricanes lead by 12. Right now, we are out hustling Young Harris. Dozier between the circles for the Hurricanes. Right side, Price. BP shoots the 3. It's good. Second three-pointer by Price. Hurricanes lead 19-4. C.J. Wilson front court. They post up McCoy. He misses, but a foul on Southwestern. That's the second foul of the first half against the Hurricanes. Marcus McCoy will be at the free throw line for the Mountain Lions. Devin Watson will check in, and Cam Dozier will get a rest. Rakeem Hicks draws that foul. And Marcus McCoy will be at the free throw line for Young Harris. It's been all Southwestern so far. Hurricanes lead 19-6. Free throw is good by McCoy, so the basket did count, and he got a free throw and buried it. So an old-fashioned three-point play by McCoy. Wise works on J.B. Charles. 19-7. Hurricanes lead by a dozen. Wise drives and lays it in. Boy, Tevin made that look easy. And the Hurricanes go up 14. It's 21-7. Just over 12 minutes left. Step back, 15-footers, no good by Wilson. The follow by McCoy's no good. Rakeem Hicks grabs this rebound. A football score. It's 21-7. Canes with a 14-point lead. Price guarded by Wilson. Wooten, Watson, three-pointer, no good. McCoy rebounds for Young Harris. Here comes Wilson in a hurry. He'll run over Brandon Price, and that's a charge. C.J. Wilson ran right over Brandon Price. Brandon takes the charge. Now, C.J. Wilson, an all-league guy. He averages 19 points a game. We've held him scoreless so far. That was the first foul on Young Harris. The under 12 media timeout. 11:41 to play in the half. It's Georgia Southwestern 21, Young Harris 7. Canes lead by 14. We're back in 60 on the Hurricane Sports Network. Canes put the ball in play. Young Harris won the women's contest. The final score in the women's game was 64-51. Young Harris on top. Watson, Jalen Waters in the game for Southwestern. He passes it back outside. They're all over Tevin Wise, and they finally call a foul. Ben Waterhouse was all over him. Finally a whistle. And the Hurricanes get a fresh 30 on the shot clock. Brandon Price retreats to the backcourt to get the inbounds pass. Wise in the midcourt circle. Now Wooten will drive, dish, baseline jumper, short corner, good by Devin Watson. Watson's first points, and the Hurricanes go up 16. We've played 9 minutes, 11 to go in the half. C.J. Wilson for three, missed it. Tevin Wise rebounds for Southwestern. That's probably as good 9 minutes of basketball as we've played all year. Price for three, BP misses. Wooten tries to slam the offensive rebound but missed it. Young Harris now wants to run. That's going to be a foul, and they're going to say it's a blocking foul on Devin Watson as he tried to get there in time to take the charge, but unable to do so. That's going to send Bajoin Walker to the free throw line for Young Harris. Walker's a good-looking kid, 6'5", a senior. He misses the first free throw. Walker, not a good free throw shooter, only 53%. So we need to remember that down the stretch. If we have to foul, he probably would be the guy to foul. Second free throw, that one's good. First point for Walker, and the Hurricane lead is 15. 10 minutes, 23 seconds to play. We are in the first half. Hurricanes are 3-5 all time against Young Harris. The strange thing about this series, the visiting team has had a lot of success. I think all three of our wins have come at Young Harris. Price messes Young Harris in their front court. C.J. Wilson, top of the key, thought about the three. Now Waterhouse will shoot the three and bury it. That's the first three-point field goal for Young Harris. It brings the Mountain Lions to within 12. It's 23-11, and the Hurricanes turn the ball over. An unforced turnover. Cameron Dozier replaces Brandon Price, so Brandon gets his first rest. Georgia Southwestern 23, Young Harris College 11. They set a high ball screen for Wilson. C.J. Wilson, one of the top players in the Peach Belt. That three is good by J.B. Charles. So back-to-back threes for Young Harris. The Mountain Lions cut the Hurricane lead to 9, and Ben Hicks wants and gets a timeout. 9:27 to play in the first half. The score now, Georgia Southwestern 23, Young Harris 14. Hurricanes lead by 9. We're back in 30 on 94 Sports.
Connect with us on social media to
It down with a 9-point lead. Just over 9 minutes to play in the first half. Wise double team. Now Cameron Dozier right side. Left side Wise. Now Rakeem Hicks on the left baseline. Bad idea. Tried to throw all the way across the court. Young Harris the steal. Now the Hurricanes are going to steal it right back. Wooten will accelerate. He'll slam it. Tyrone Wooten throws it down with authority. Canes turned it over but stole it right back, and Tyrone Wooten to flush. That's a travel. Waterhouse went up to shoot. Tevin Wise came out to guard him. Waterhouse dropped the ball, jumped in the air, picked it up. That's a travel. And the Hurricanes get to basketball with 8:47 to play in the half. The 8th turnover already for Young Harris, but now the Hurricanes turn it over. A 2-on-1 break. The lay-in is good by Walker. Walker's first basket. And the Hurricanes lead is back to 9. Colt Young's in the game. He'll drive, pass it out to Dozier. Cam misses the three. Long rebound by Waterhouse of Young Harris. Here comes C.J. Wilson. Just over 8 minutes to play in the half. 25-16, good guys. That three ball is good right side by J.B. Charles. Charles has 2 baskets. They both have been threes. And he trims the Hurricane lead to 6. They double team Dozier. Colt Young left side. Colt gives it to Wooten. Ty dribbles once, passes to Dozier. Now the big post player, Rakeem Hicks. He'll drive. Dozier right side. Shot clock at 6. Wooten will drive, get to the basket, count it, and one. Hurricanes milked almost 28 of the 30 seconds on the shot clock. Tyrone Wooten put the ball on the deck, got to the basket, scores, and draws the foul. So Tyrone Wooten the basket. When we come back, he'll have a chance to supersize it. 7:33 to play in the first half. It's now Georgia Southwestern 27, Young Harris 19. Hurricanes lead the Mountain Lions by 8. We're back in 60 on the WDEC Georgia Southwestern Radio Network. At the free throw line for GSW. Wooten, a 70% free throw shooter. The free throw is good. Tyrone Wooten completes the three-point play. He's got 10 already, and he stretches the Hurricane lead back out to 9. They post up Walker. Now C.J. Wilson will drive. He's cut off. Charles, 8 on the shot clock. Waterhouse, pull-up jumper's good. Waterhouse has got 9 already for Young Harris, and the Hurricane lead is 7. Price make that Dozier right sideline. Now Brandon left sideline. He'll drive to the left wing. Now pass back out to Cam Dozier. Cameron dribbles once. Price, right side, yawn. Colt has to jump up to catch the pass. They double him. Price open for 3, left side, good again. Third triple for Brandon Price, and the Canes go up 10. It's 31-21. 6.5 to play. The jumper by Walker's no good. The tip is no good. Wooten picks up the loose ball. Canes go from right to left. Tyrone has his pocket picked by C.J. Wilson. Now Charles will drive. His runner's good. J.B. Charles has got 8 points off their bench, and he brings Young Harris to within 8. It's 31-23. Each team has got 3 first-half fouls already, so each team has some fouls to give. Dozier puts on a dribbling show. Rakeem Hicks misses the 3. Young Harris rebounds, and the Mountain Lions can cut it to 6. 5 if that three-pointer goes, but Wilson missed it. Dozier rebounds. Cam will slow it down at midcourt, finally crosses the timeline. Young Harris sets up in what looks like a 2-3 zone, but they really stretch it out. 5.5 to go first period. Wooten and Dozier play catch. Now they include Colt Yon on the left side. Colt gets it back from Dozier. Shot clock at 4. Colt gets a pick. Throws it at Dozier's feet. Cam makes the catch somehow. His shot barely hit the rim. It's out of bounds to Young Harris. Jalen Waters returns. Rakeem Hicks will get a blow. Again, the Hurricanes having to play without Cameron Clayton tonight. We've got 4 post players not dressed. Clayton, or 3 I should say, Clayton, McGuy, and Jordan Banks. Really short on the bench, especially in the post. Waterhouse shoots the runner, missed it. It's out of bounds off Young Harris. Hurricanes lead by 8, 4:49 left in the half. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're involved with Hurricane basketball. Brandon Price on the dribble. Now Tevin Wise is back in. He passes to Wooten. Tyrone gets to the rim, messes. Waters misses a tip. Now Young Harris goes quickly from left to right. They almost throw it away. Walker, nice pass. The shot is no good, but the tip is good by big James Lappett. Lappett had just checked in. Lappett 6'9". He's a sophomore from Western Australia. So he makes his presence felt in a hurry with the tip in. Young Harris within 6. Brandon Price left sideline. Now right side Dozier. Cam for 3, missed it. Wooten misses the tip. Here comes Young Harris. We've really cooled off, haven't we? Young Harris can cut it to 4 with a basket. The runner's good by C.J. Wilson. That's Wilson's first basket. We don't need him to get started. He's a terrific player. An all-league caliber player. Averages 19. That's his first 2 of the night. And the Hurricane lead is down to 4. We've led by 15. Dozier picks up the dribble. Price in the left corner. Drives. Shot is blocked by Waterhouse. And here comes Young Harris. 3 minutes to play in the half. Wilson, they post up Lappett. They're going to call a foul on Jalen Waters. So the freshman Jalen Waters having to give the Hurricanes some minutes tonight with Clayton, McGuy, and Banks all out. And that takes us to the under 4 media timeout. Young Harris College has the basketball out of bounds just to the left of their offensive basket. C.J. Wilson inbounds it to J.B. Charles. Charles shoots over Cameron Dozier, misses. Rakeem Hicks back in, good block out, and Rakeem rebounds. Dozier front side for the Canes. Price back to Dozier. Cam thought about the 3, gives it up instead to Brandon Price. His 15-footer is no good. It's going to be out of bounds off Rakeem Hicks, they say. And Young Harris will get to basketball. Hurricanes now 12 of 26 from the field. That's 46%. We're also 46%. 6 of 13 from behind the arc. Young Harris has made 36% of their shots. 10 of 28. They are 3 for 7 on threes. And that's a 3-second violation against Young Harris. Bruce Bell making the call. First time I've seen Bruce this year. see him calling some Division I games on TV every now and then. Wise skip pass right side to Dozier. Cam dribbles out to the midcourt area. Shot clock at 10. Price lobs it down to Hicks. Rakeem, nice move, but he missed the shot. Watson, the offensive board. Back out to Dozier. Cam's three is good. Good idea, Devin Watson. He passed it out to Cam Dozier. He buried the three. Give Devin the assist. Cam the basket. Hurricanes go up 7. Charles works on Dozier. Now Wilson works on Price. McCoy against Watson. A minute and a half to play first period. Right side, the three is no good by Charles. Offensive rebound, Lappet back out to Charles. A minute 20 to play in the half. Charles guarded by Tevin Wise. Now Edwards in the game for Young Harris. Damari Edwards, 6'2" freshman from Dakula. And that's going to be a foul on Young Harris. I think James Lappet set the illegal pick. He did. And the Hurricanes will have the basketball with 67 seconds to play in the first half. Coach Hicks goes to his bench. Ben will play the last minute with Tyrone Wooten, Brandon Price, Tevin Wise, Rakeem Hicks, and Devin Watson. Hicks outside Watson. Devin thought about the three, now drives, passes to Brandon Price. BP goes left elbow. Wise open for three. Tevin misses. Rakeem Hicks, the offensive rebound, but McCoy takes it away from him. Rakeem had the offensive board, but they took it away from him. Damari Edwards, now the 16-footer rolls around and falls in by Marcus McCoy. McCoy's 15-footer from the foul line rolled all the way around the basket before he dropped. And the Hurricanes have the basketball with 19 seconds left, but not for long. Hurricanes turned the ball over. Pass was too high for Devin Watson. Devin jumped but could not come down with it. And now it looks like Young Harris will get the final shot of the first half. Hurricanes lead by 5, 34-29. Eight seconds to play in the first half. Wilson against Price. The fadeaway's good. C.J. Wilson, second basket, Hurricanes, and bound Rakeem Hicks from 3/4 down the floor away. Pretty close, but no good. And that's the end of the first half. Good half of college basketball. The halftime score from the Storm Dome: Georgia Southwestern 34, Young Harris 31. 34-31, Hurricanes lead by 3 at the break. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on the WDEC Georgia Southwestern Radio Network. Young Harris has the basketball to begin the second half. Hurricanes led by as many as 15 in the first half. That came at the 10:31 mark. Hurricanes led 23-8. Young Harris gets to the basket, but they are unable to score. McCoy couldn't finish. Hurricanes got the rebound, but stepped out of bounds. In the first half, the Hurricanes made 7 of 15 threes. That's 47%, 13 for 29, 45% overall. We only shot 1 free throw. So much for the home court advantage. We didn't make it. That three-pointer is no good. By Waterhouse, an offensive rebound. Rakeem Hicks blocks Marcus McCoy's shot, though. McCoy got the offensive rebound, but Rakeem rejected it. Dozier for 3, Cam misses. McCoy rebounds for Young Harris. In the first half, Young Harris made 3 of 8 threes, 12 for 31 overall. They get an easy layup. Bajon Walker lays it in. He's got 5 now, and Young Harris is within 1. So the 15-point lead is almost gone. Wise open for 3. Tevin misses everything long, and now Young Harris can take the lead. We also led 19-4, so we led by 15 on 2 different occasions. They go inside, miss, but McCoy's fouled. And Young Harris can take their first lead of the game from the foul line. Marcus McCoy had 5 in the first half. I said Young Harris made 3 of 8, 37.5% on threes overall. They were 12 of 31, 39%. They made 4 of 5 free throws. That's 80%. Young Harris, big edge on the glass, 22 rebounds to 13. Marcus McCoy's free throw ties it. Hurricanes had 2 offensive rebounds among our 13 total boards. Young Harris, 8 of their 22 rebounds on their offensive end. Hurricanes 7 turnovers, and Young Harris turned it over 10 times, and Marcus McCoy makes a couple of free throws, and Young Harris takes their first lead. Brandon Price drives to the foul line. His pass is stolen, but Tevin Wise steals it back for Southwestern. Tevin right wing. Pull up, 16-footer, good. Wise now has 7, and the Hurricanes back on top by 1, 36-35. Young Harris won the women's game 64-51. Lady Hurricanes' 5th straight loss. Walker drives, dishes. C.J. Wilson will dish out to Waterhouse. He misses. Offensive rebound, and they're going to get a slam out of it. Bajon Walker now with 7, and Young Harris takes their second lead. It's 37-36. Brandon Price in the front court. Now Dozier, Cam is fouled. Foul will be on Ben Waterhouse. 37-36. Good guys down 1. Let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification. You're listening to Hurricane basketball. Brandon Price will penetrate. He's triple teamed, and they take the basketball away from him. Now the Mountain Lions want to run. Good job on defense by Tyrone Wooten. Ty got back on defense and deflected the Young Harris pass out of bounds, so the Mountain Lions will put the ball in play deep in their front court. Spring sports are here. Men's tennis started today. Softball and baseball both play this weekend. 17-footer is good by Bajon Walker. Walker's got 9. He's got 6 in the second half already. And Young Harris has got their biggest lead. It's 3, 39-36. Hicks right baseline. Now Price, BP for 3 and the tie, but he missed it. And the Mountain Lions rebound. The drive, Corey Nelson, they're going to call that a block. Cameron Dozier tried to take the offensive foul, but did not get there in time. And Corey Nelson's basket will count. Now he'll have a chance for a three-point play. First foul on Dozier. And Corey Nelson at the free throw line for Young Harris. In the first half, Hurricanes got 11 points from Brandon Price, 10 from Tyrone Wooten. The free throw is good by Corey Nelson of Young Harris. 11 for Price, 10 for Wooten, 6 in the first half for Dozier, 5 for Wise, 2 for Devin Watson. Young Harris got 9 from Waterhouse, 8 from J.B. Charles off their bench. Dozier open for 3. Cam's good. Thank you, Cam Dozier. Dozier buries the 3 as the ball goes through the net. Ben Hicks gets the officials' attention and gets a timeout. Hurricanes cut the 6-point deficit right in half on a Cameron Dozier 3. 16:33 to play in the basketball game. It's now Young Harris 42, Georgia Southwestern 39. Hurricanes down 3, back in 60 on 94 Sports. By 3 at the break, 34-31, but now we trail by 3, 42-39. They've outscored us 11-5 in the second half. Wise fights through a screen. Waterhouse passes to Walker. Now C.J. Wilson left side. On the block, left side, McCoy backs in on Hicks. Passes out to Walker. Back to McCoy. He loses the basketball. Tevin Wise the steal. We've played 4 minutes of the second half. Dozier open for 3, and the tie, he buries it. Cameron Dozier's got 4 baskets. They all have been threes. That one ties the game at 42. The 16-foot jumper is good by Bajoan Walker. Walker having a big second half. He's got 11. He works on an 8-point second half. Kevin Wise for 3, misses. Offensive board, Tyrone Wooten. Price, Dozier, Cam drives. The runner's good. Second straight possession, Cameron Dozier ties the basketball game. We're tied at 44. Nelson. They go inside. The short jumper's no good, but the tip is good. I think it was Walker. McCoy missed. I think it was Walker that gets credit for the tap in. And the Mountain Lions go up 2. 15 seconds for the Hurricanes to shoot. Wooten from Price misses. We miss a tip. Rakeem Hicks tries. He misses. Hicks tries again. They block it. But a foul will be called on Young Harris. 14 minutes, 41 seconds to play. And that takes us to the under 16 media timeout. Good college basketball game. 14:41 left. It's Young Harris 46, Georgia Southwestern 44. Good guys trail by a basket. We're back in 60 on the Hurricane Sports Network. Georgia College at Clayton State, North Georgia at Columbus State. Rakeem Hicks is at the free throw line. Hicks looking for his first point. Rakeem missed it. Rakeem, a 67% free throw shooter. 46-44, 46-45 as Rakeem Hicks gets his first point. Knocks down the second of 2 free throws. And the Mountain Lions go right to left here in the second half. J.B. Charles against Tevin Wise. Charles came off the bench to score 8 first-half points for young Harris. Corey Nelson will score, and another foul on Southwestern. So Corey Nelson with a chance for another 3-point play. First foul on Tyrone Wooten. Nelson just had a 3-point play a couple of minutes ago, but he missed that free throw. And Wooten rebounds. 48-45. GSW trails by 3. Dozier in the front court picks up his dribble, lobs it left sideline to Price. Brandon puts the ball on the deck. Now left side, Tevin Wise. Tevin skip past right side to Dozier. Cam will drive out to Price. 3, top of the key's good. Brandon Price ties it with a triple from behind the free throw circle. We're tied at 48. Wilson against Price. Now Nelson against Dozier. He'll travel. Does he get away with it? No, he doesn't. I thought he had, but a late whistle. That's okay. They got it right. And the turnover gives the basketball to Southwestern. 48 apiece. Price dribble drive, and he scores. Somehow, Price got to the basket. I can't tell you how he got there, but he did. And he gives the Hurricanes back the lead. Charles misses the 3. Rebound picked off the floor by Brandon Price. Price in the Hurricane front court. Right side, Dozier. Cam open for 3. Yes! Cameron Dozier buries the 3. That's his 5th triple, and the Hurricanes go back up by 5. It's 53-48. Nelson right sideline. They post up big Lappet. Lappett's pass is knocked out of bounds by Wooten, and the Mountain Lions will have the basketball with 14 seconds to shoot. Young Harris came in tied for first place in the Peach Belt's West Division. They came in tied with North Georgia, both at 7-4. Of course, we beat North Georgia here at home in overtime. Whistle. And Brandon Price is going to pick up the foul. Brandon really got the raw end of that deal. He draws the foul, also got hurt. So, not a good deal for Brandon. Got injured and got called for a foul. That's our 4th second half foul. Lappet, the big post player, has it knocked away by Rakeem Hicks. They get the basketball to C.J. Wise. I love to watch Wilson, I should say, C.J. Wilson work against Brandon Price. They both wear jersey number 2, and they both are very talented. Corey Nelson will drive, miss, Lappet the offensive rebound, and we foul him with 12:22 on the game clock. Georgia Southwestern 53, Young Harris 48. Canes lead by 5. Hurricanes lead at 34-31 at recess. Rakeem Hicks picks up his 3rd foul. Again, we're having to play without the backup post player Cameron Clayton. Seems like we've been playing ever since Christmas without Darius McGow or Jordan Banks. Banks was the starting post player back before Christmas. Colt Yawn and Devin Watson check in for Southwestern. Good piece of coaching by Ben Hicks, getting Brandon Price and Rakeem Hicks out before the under-12 media timeout and giving them some extra time to rest. Lappet misses both free throws. And the Hurricanes have the basketball with a 5-point lead. Dozier front court. Now Colt Yawn. Colt, the redshirt freshman. Now we go left side to Watson. It's knocked out of bounds with 12:06 left. Hurricanes will put the ball in play from right in front of our bench. We'll have 15 seconds to shoot. Dozier looking for help. Gets it from Wooten. Tyrone. Right side Watson. 3 seconds to shoot. We got to get a shot off, guys. Cameron Dozier does, and he buries it. Dozier just beat the 30-second shot clock, and his 3 gives the Hurricanes an 8-point lead. 11:37 to play in the basketball game. Wilson and Edwards play catch for the Mountain Lions. Now they go in the corner to Charles. Back out now, Edwards. Hurricanes try to zone them. Edwards' jumper is no good. Wooten rebounds for Southwestern, and the Hurricanes have a chance to go up 10 with a field goal. Ben Hicks shouts out a play to Cameron Dozier. Cam directs traffic as we approach the 11-minute mark. We've played 9 minutes. Colt Young's jumper's no good. Walker rebounds for Young Harris. Here come the Mountain Lions in a hurry from right to left. Wilson misses. They tip the offensive rebound out to Edwards. Now C.J. Wilson back out to Edwards. Charles, Edwards, spin, move, whistle. What have we got? I thought we might have a travel, but we've got a foul against Southwestern, I think, on Colt Yawn. And that takes us to the under 12 media timeout. Now this is more like it. 10:39 left. It's now Georgia Southwestern 56, Young Harris 48. Cage lead by 8. 10:39 left. We're back in 60 on the WDEC Georgia Southwestern Radio Network. At the free throw line, Hurricanes with a 56-48 lead. We led by 15 on a couple of occasions in the first half. Damari Edwards looking for his first point. Free throws good. First point by Edwards. He's a 76% free throw shooter. Second one off the back of the rim, no good. Wooten rebounds for Southwestern. Ty will bring it down himself. 56-49. Hurricanes by 7. We've got 2 timeouts left. Young Harris has 3 and an unforced error as the Hurricanes throw the ball away. Francis Marion leads Armstrong State in the second half, 44-38. Lander leads Augusta 37-28. The long jumper is no good by Edwards. Offensive rebound for Young Harris. Wilson. Jumper good. It's a 3 by J.B. Charles. That's the 3rd 3 by J.B. Charles. Columbus State with 11 minutes left. They lead North Georgia over in Columbus. That's a 51-48 score. 51-48. Columbus State leads North Georgia by 3 with 11 minutes left. Colt Yawn will penetrate. Now dribble back outside the three-point circle. Yawn will drive again. Pass out to Dozier. Shot clock at 3. Wooten does not get the shot off in time. I wish Cam would have shot the basketball. Instead, he made the extra pass to Tyrone Wooten. Wooten drove to the basket, tried a reverse layup, but did not get the shot off in time. That's a shot clock violation. Hurricanes turned the ball over. And young Harris has the basketball, trailing by 4 points. It's 56-52 Hurricanes. Georgia College leads Clayton State on the road. That's 39-31. 39, make it 41-33 now. The score just updated. 41-33. Georgia College leads Clayton State. They go inside and get a basket from Bjorn Walker. Walker's having a big second half. Walker with 15, 12 of the 15 in the second period. It's a 2-point Hurricane lead. Just over 8 minutes left. Wooten between the circles in the Hurricane front court. Now Price works on C.J. Wilson. BP crossover dribble. Loses the ball. Ben Hicks thought he got fouled. I think Ben's got a legitimate point. We don't get to call, though. And Waterhouse has the ball for young Harris. Now Walker back to Waterhouse. 8:08 left. 10 seconds for young Harris to shoot. They go inside. McCoy misses, but a foul on Southwestern. So young Harris, when we come back, will have a chance to tie this thing up from the foul line. By the way, that was the second foul on Devin Wise. Seven minutes, 59 seconds left. Young Harris has led briefly a couple of times here in the second half. Hurricanes on 2 different occasions led by 15 in the first half. We led 19-4 and 23-8. We took a 3-point lead in at the break. Marcus McCoy's free throw missed it. McCoy now 3 of 4 from the foul line. 56-54. Cam Dozier back in. Tevin Wise out. Rakeem Hicks checked in during the media timeout. McCoy second free throws on the way. That one's good. McCoy makes 1 of 2. It's a 1-point basketball game. Price in the front court, guarded by Wilson. Boy, those 2 guys can both really play. Wooten now works on Walker. Watson, three-pointer in and out. Loose ball, Wooten. Tyrone lays it in. Wooten's first two of the second half. Wooten's got 12 now, and that one gives the Hurricanes a 3-point lead. It's 58-55. Charles guarded by Watson. Now Waterhouse works on Cam Dozier. Shot clock at 10 for the Mountain Lions. Walker drives on Wooten, spins, gets the shot off, missed it. And on the rebound, a whistle. They're going to say Bajoin Walker came over the top and picks up the foul. Hurricanes have made 47% of our shots, 22 for 47. Young Harris, 42%. They made 21 of 50. They're 31%, 4 of 13 from behind the arc. Hurricanes very good, 46%, 12 of 26. We've only shot 3 free throws. We've made 2 of them. Dozier drives, shoots, misses. Young Harris rebounds. Hurricanes lead by 3 with 6:36 left. Wilson, guarded now by Cam Dozier, shoots the 3 and ties the basketball game. We've done a great job on Wilson. That's only his 7th point. Wilson came in averaging 19. We've held him to 7. That one tied the game. Price drives, misses, gets the ball back. Watson now to Tyrone Wooten. Just over 6 minutes left. It's 58-57. Wooten drives and gets hammered. Tyrone gets knocked to the floor. That stops the clock with 6:03 left. McCoy picks up the foul. That's his 3rd. Only the 4th team foul against Young Harris. So they still have 2 fouls to give before the Hurricanes shoot a bonus. 58-57, Hurricanes lead by 1. Tyrone Wooten, who just regained his eligibility at Georgia College on Wednesday. Hurricanes appealed. The NCAA ruled in our favor, so that was good news for Tyrone and the Hurricanes. Good to have Tyrone back on the floor. Free throws good. 13 now for Wooten. Tyrone's second free throws good again. 60-57. Wilson front court for Young Harris. Now Waterhouse works on Dozier. Now those 2 number 2s go again. Wilson, Price, nice dish, the layup, good by McCoy. C.J. Wilson can do a lot of things. Great pass there. C.J. Wilson averages 6.5 assists a game in addition to his 19 points. That assist brings Young Harris to within 1. Wooten misses the 15-footer. Young Harris rebounds, and the Mountain Lions can take the lead with a basket. Wilson front court for Young Harris. Now Waterhouse. Now left side Charles. J.B. Charles misses. Devin Watson, the Hurricane rebound. As we approach the 5-minute mark. 5 minutes left. Hurricanes have the basketball and a 1-point advantage. Price left side. Watson up top. Devin dribbles once, passes to Dozier. Cam right side. Now Rakeem Hicks, the big post player. 5 on the shot clock. Brandon Price from downtown missed it. Young Harris gets the rebound. Rakeem Hicks is slow getting up. We're already so short on the post. Wilson misses the jumper. They miss the tip. They try again, miss again. And that's got to be an over the back. It is on Bajoin Walker. They got a couple of offensive rebounds but could not score. And finally they call Bajoin Walker for coming over the back of one of our guys. That's the 5th foul of the second half against Young Harris. So they still have 1 foul to give before the Hurricanes get in the bonus. Young Harris already in the bonus on their end. Georgia Southwestern 60, Young Harris College 59. Canes lead by 1. Wooten slips down. That's going to be a travel. Tyrone tried to make a move, slipped, gets called for a travel. That's our 11th turnover. Young Harris has turned the ball over 12 times, and the Mountain Lions can take the lead back with a bucket. J.B. Charles now guarded by Brandon Price on a switch. Wilson guarded by Dozier. C.J. Wilson drives, gets in front of the basket and scores. Boy, he's dangerous. Young Harris leads it now by one, 61-60. 3:41 left. We've got 2 timeouts left. Young Harris has 3 remaining. Watson will drive, pass it back out to Price. Brandon wanted to shoot but couldn't. Now he dribbles the basketball back to the midcourt circle. 8 on the shot clock. Price, Wooten. Nice pass to Hicks for the layup. Rakeem the basket. Tyrone Wooten the assist. And Canes lead by 1 now, 62-61. Young Harris runs their half-court stuff. 3 minutes left. Hicks comes out to help guard Wilson. They're going to go inside, and Marcus McCoy misses, but we fouled him. They saw the big post player Hicks come out to help, so they got the ball to McCoy inside, and we had to foul. Second personal on Tyrone Wooten. 2:57 left. Don't go anywhere. 2:57 to play. It's Georgia Southwestern 62, Young Harris 60. Georgia Southwestern's Candyman, Assistant Athletic Director Keith Micklin in charge of sports information and marketing. Walks around the Storm Dome throwing Nestle's Crunch into the crowd because it's crunch time. Young Harris at the free throw line. The free throw's good. We're tied. Marcus McCoy ties the game at 62. 2 minutes and 57 seconds to play. Thanks, as always, to Billy Goodman doing his usual great job at the studios of 94 Sports. McCoy's second free throw is also good. And a couple of free throws by Marcus McCoy gives Young Harris the lead, 63-62. Dozier has it knocked away. Brandon Price recovers for the Hurricanes. But Hurricanes throw it away. That's our 12th turnover. And that's been most of our turnovers tonight, really unforced errors. Just a careless pass that went out of bounds, and Young Harris has got the basketball. Canes match up and go man-to-man. Price guards J.B. Charles. Now Waterhouse. Now McCoy. 7 on the shot clock. 5 on the shot clock. The jumper's good. It's a 2-pointer by Waterhouse. Waterhouse's first points of the second half. He's now got 11. 9 of those came in the first half, and young Harris goes up 3. Rakeem Hicks goes right baseline, almost travel. Now Wooten will drive, and they're going to say he stepped on the baseline. Hurricanes will argue he got forced out, but we're not going to get to call. The official said Tyrone stepped on the baseline. Ben Hicks not happy with the call. If Ty did go out of bounds, Ben argues he got forced out. C.J. Wilson picks up the dribble. A minute 35 to play. 10 seconds for the Mountain Lions to shoot. Waterhouse will drive. The fadeaway's no good. Ball on the floor. Young Harris comes away with it. 3-pointer by Waterhouse is no good. Tyrone Wooten rebounds, and they foul him with a $1:21 left. Don't get real excited, however. That's only the 6th foul, so the Hurricanes still not in the bonus. A minute 21 to play in the ball game, and we're still not in the bonus. Hurricanes only shot 1 free throw in the first half. I think we've shot 4 in the second half. So we're playing at home and we've shot 5 free throws. What's wrong with that picture? Dozier on the dribble. 63 seconds left. Brandon Price left side in the corner. Fakes right, goes left, and he's fouled with 58 seconds left. It was a shooting foul. So the Hurricanes down 3. Brandon Price will be at the foul line for 2. C.J. Wilson charged with his second foul. Let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification. This is Hurricane basketball. Brandon Price's first free throw is good. Second one's on the way. It's also good. And young Harris in the front court now. 65-64, young Harris by 1. Anybody's game. 38 seconds left. 9 for young Harris to shoot. Waterhouse drives. That's going to be an offensive foul. Wow. Tevin Wise makes a big-time play. Tevin Wise draws the offensive foul. That's the 4th foul on Waterhouse. Waterhouse ran over Tevin Wise. What a clutch defensive play by Tevin Wise. He stepped up, took the charge. Waterhouse's 4th foul. Hurricanes have the basketball down 1 point with 33.9 left. Now we've got 2 timeouts left. Young Harris has got 3 timeouts left. Brandon Price has the mop, trying to dry the floor. So Brandon Price doing some housekeeping. BP doing a little bit of everything, and the Hurricanes finally put the ball in play. Canes down 1, 65-64. 23 on the shot clock, 26 on the game clock. Price against Wilson. Brandon picks up the dribble. Now Wooten hands back off to Brandon. 11 seconds to shoot. 15 on the shot on the game clock. Price for 3, misses. Wise offensive rebound. Wooten misses a 3. A lot of contact, but no whistle. Now it's going to be out of bounds, and the Hurricanes will have the basketball. Boy, Tevin Wise looked like he got fouled shooting the 3-pointer. We couldn't get to call. The ball goes out of bounds. The Hurricanes will have it with 5 seconds left. This will be a full 60-second timeout. Wow. '64. GSW has the ball under our offensive basket. Wise tries to inbound. It's knocked out of bounds by Young Harris. So the ball was knocked out of bounds immediately. No time ran off the clock. Bruce Bell is going to go to the scorer's table. They may take a couple of tenths. They're going to take, well, more than that. They run it down to 4.8. So they run the game clock down to 4.8. Tevin Wise will inbound again. Wise looking, inbounds to Brandon Price, and Brandon Price is fouled. Brandon Price is fouled by C.J. Wilson with 3.9 left. Now that's the 9th foul, so this will be 1 plus the bonus. The 9th foul on Young Harris. So 1 plus the bonus for Price. Brandon, a 77% free throw shooter. The first one's on the way, it's good. Brandon Price ties it. It's 65-65. Young Harris has 3 timeouts left. I'm kind of surprised they haven't taken one. Price's second free throw, the bonus free throw is good. Hurricanes take the lead. 3.9 left, and now Young Harris does take the timeout. So Brandon Price gives us the lead with 3.9 left. Brandon Price knocked down both ends of the 1F1. So a couple of clutch free throws by Brandon Price. 3.9 seconds left. Young Harris has to go the length of the floor. 3.9 seconds left. Let's keep it right here. Bounce pass here. Young Harris has to go the length of the floor. C.J. Wise with 3. Brandon Price knocks it away. The Canes are going to win. Canes win. Canes win. Canes win. Georgia Southwestern upsets Young Harris. The final score from the Storm Dome. What a game. Georgia Southwestern 66. Young Harris 65. Brandon Price knocked down a couple of free throws with 3.9 left to give us the lead. Then Brandon Price knocked the basketball away from a great player, C.J. Wilson. Canes win by 1. What a game. Wow. Georgia Southwestern 66, Young Harris 65. Canes win by 1. I'll wrap it up after this on the WDEC Georgia Southwestern Radio Network.